Okay, it's a very good question that enduring businesses follow systems, processes, and frameworks. Why are they important? Is because when a business needs to scale, if all the knowledge is in one man's brain, then the 1,000 staff are dependent on him. And can one man be able to attend to 1,000 people? He can't. What he has in his brain, he needs to put it on paper. He needs to create a framework, a structure, a system that then he teaches to his managers. For 1,000 people, he will have maybe 100 managers. Once the managers learn it, they pass it on to the sub-managers and things like that. And that way, everybody is following the same script. Everybody is following the same system. And once you systemize something, your efficiency, your productivity increases exponentially. But it is a very hard thing to do. There was an incident where Chipotle chicken or something, one of these big, fast foods, instead of saying, thank you at the end of a transaction, they changed it and said, it was my pleasure. So instead of saying thank you, once they've served the customer and they've received the payment and goods and whatnot, they just wanted to change it to it's my pleasure. And it took them 4 years to implement this one single change. That's how difficult, taking an idea from the owner to a marketing suite to the shops and to the shops to the staff in the shop. It's not an easy thing to do, but it can be done, and but it only you have a system to implement it. So this was a very small change. We are talking about complex changes. Then things will fall apart if you don't have a system.
Okay.
Would you say scaling is a double-edged sword?
Yes, if you scale too fast and don't train enough people, then you'll collapse much faster. There was an incident where I spoke to a client a week ago. He said that there were a startup of 6 people. They built the whole thing and company, and they got funding of $2 million USD for that project. And that team went from 6 to 60, and the decision making slowed down. What they could decide among themselves in the 6 of them and get things done within minutes and within hours was now taking days and weeks. And they blew the $2 million USD within 16 months by bloating, making the team too big. Instead of making your team big, make your team lean. There was an example where you did an interview, Kevin Karama, of that Caucasian gentleman who went from 8 staff to 3 using AI.
Sure.
Yes. He reduced his staff count from a team of 8 to 3 and replaced the 5 people with AI. His turnover and his profit doubled.
So your advice would be, instead of scaling into more people, scale into investing that money in AI?
Into technology, it's easier to, it's much harder to teach and train people. Yes, there are things that only humans can do, that you keep it to that, but whatever that a machine can do, you should make the machine do it. Because because machines don't get tired, don't need to go for a break. You get it. Yeah. And this new age of AI and robotics is going to make labor so abundant and so cheap. It's going to turn the current economic model upside down. And whoever dominates that will be that company, and that person will be the richest person that throughout history of mankind.